Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here, back again with another episode of hidden secrets, glitches, Easter eggs that you, the subscribers, have sent in. This is a series where you send me interesting things you have found in the game, and the ones which are the most unique and haven't yet been showcased on my channel will possibly get a chance of being featured in a future episode. To send me the things you have found, make sure to either write them down in the comment section down below or direct messaging them to me through Instagram, Twitter or Xbox, either by describing them or recording it in video form. Please just make sure that it is in the best quality possible so it can be used in an episode. All of the links will be down in the description below, and hopefully I'll see some of you guys in the next video. So let's take a look at 5 secrets, Easter eggs, glitches that you have found in Forza Horizon 4. Starting off with number 1, a Jeep Easter egg. Now, I actually wish this was, as throughout these episodes we have seen many icons and logos placed secretly or by accident from Playground Games. A couple of examples include the Forza logo embedded on the pedals in the Lamborghini Countach, and also the Toyota hybrid badge that's seen on a Toyota Prius briefly appear on a Toyota MR2 before it was quickly removed. So what are we showing here? Well, if you select a Jeep Grand Cherokee and zoom into the front right headlight, you can actually see a small old school Jeep icon embedded within the housing. Pretty cool, right? Well, as much as I would like to say that maybe Playground Games placed this little Easter egg for us to discover, they didn't. But it is a testament to some of the great details Playground Games will go into when modeling a vehicle, as I'm sure for some of you Jeep fans watching will know that this icon truly exists in a real Grand Cherokee. Anyways, a huge shout out to Xbox Mass from Twitter for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 2, floating lights. So a while back we discovered this floating light bug near the drag strip, where if you smash over these light poles here, the light flares will still remain. Pretty interesting to say the least. However, this time we have found one, but in relation to a vehicle. Very simple, guys. All you have to do is select the 2011 BMW X5 and simply upgrade the front bumper to the very last option, and you will see ever so slightly that there are 2 floating light bulbs situated where the fog lights should have been if I would have installed this massive off-road front bumper. Not only that, when you exit out into free roam, these lights are fully functional. They kind of look like some small novelty antennas for the X5. Anyways, a huge shout out to Mike Lacemer from Instagram for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 3, wow, what a good sign. And no, I don't mean by something with a positive vibe or outlook, but rather some good map modeling done by Playground Games. Just earlier in this video, we showcased the minute details that Playground Games will go to impress the community, but only to then be neutralized with something like this, a street sign getting eaten up by an underpass of a bridge. I'm sure I've driven past this multiple times in the past, but I'm not exactly sure where this specific area is on the map. So for anyone who knows where this is, please write it down in the comment section below so I can check it out within the game for myself. And a huge shout out to Jackor1DD311 from Xbox for sharing this with all of us. Thank you. Number 4, a pinch of BeamNG. So for those who don't know, BeamNG is a realistic driving game that has a soft body physics engine that mimic every body panel of a vehicle, so if you wreck your car, the damage honestly looks incredible. Now, if you know me and have watched this series for a while now, you will know that we have showcased that throughout each Horizon game, the cosmetic damage or the level of damage has gotten less and less, to the point where in Horizon 4, there's barely any crumple in most of the vehicles. As we can see here in an example with this Chevrolet Impala, take a look at the rear bumper. If we reverse it into it a couple of times, you would expect the damage to be a little more severe than what it is showing. I know, cosmetic damage isn't exactly a big deal within the Horizon series. However, some consistency or a little bit more damage would be nice. One example we have found though is with this Buick Regal. If we look at the rear structure between the Impala and the Regal, it's pretty similar, but if we reverse into a wall multiple times with the Regal, you can see that the rear bumper damage or the morph is a lot more severe and resembles something you might possibly see in Beam NG, but only a pinch of it. Anyways, a huge shout out to BG Semi-Truck 43 from Xbox for pointing this out to all of us. Thank you. And lastly, number 5, update 35 clues. We're back with a proper Torben Tuesday this week, and I gotta admit, I kind of missed this one, so I am a day late simply because, you know, Playground Games haven't really been putting up a real Torben Tuesday as of the last couple of months, so I apologize for missing this out. But anyways, this is the first time in a while that an actual photo with Torben on his work computer, along with new clues drawn on the whiteboard, has been tweeted for us to guess. So let's begin. Starting from the left, there's a diagram of two vehicles where one is showing a rear engine rear wheel drive layout with a cross next to it, and then the other is a front engine rear wheel drive layout with a tick next to it. Now, looking at many of the guesses on Twitter, and from what I know based on the leaked car list we got back in 2019, this for sure has to be the Porsche 928. This car was also seen back in an early capture of Horizon 4. Next, we move on to this diagram here, and it looks to be some obstacle course. Maybe it could be referring to the high stakes Super 7 that Playground Games were detailing in their previous update. I'm not exactly sure, but then we come across to the two loops at the very end of this, and there is no doubt that this is a little Easter egg that refers to the scene from Back to the Future after the time machine got struck by lightning. As we can see, it's very similar in shape, and of course with the DeLorean recently being featured in Forza Street, it would be ludicrous should the DeLorean be left out in Horizon 4, but it looks like we'll finally be getting the time machine back and in current gen physics and graphics. Next, we move on to this G. This one relates to the Forza monthly image that was tweeted out earlier this week, which showcased a close-up shot of a new vehicle, as that is what Forza does to promote these streams. And from the G image, which is apparently drawn like an old British TV show known as The Gladiators, along with the interior thumbnail, these clues all direct towards the brand new 2020 Jeep Gladiator, which was also recently discovered in some leaked folders. Then we move over to this image here. Look, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I know what this diagram is, but according to some of you, this is a hydro pneumatic engine diagram, which apparently was used to make this car here, the Citroen DS23. Will I drive this car in Horizon 4? Yeah, maybe for 5 to 10 minutes, but hopefully some of you will be excited for this car. And lastly, we move over to the final diagram here. Look, I'm going to let you all decide what this final one is down in the comment section below. There's a lot of guesses as to what this clue could be. Supposedly, it's the sun reaching its zenith, but I don't really have any concrete guesses. Perhaps it could be the Tesla Roadster that we once had in Forza Motorsport 4. But what do you guys think? I guess we don't have to wait that long until we get the answers anyways. So there we have it guys, 5 hidden secrets, Easter eggs and glitches that you, the subscribers, have found in Forza Horizon 4. If you guys did enjoy this video, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button, as that would really help me out. And also, if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 4 and also Forza Horizon 5 news whenever it comes out, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on. That way you won't ever miss out on another video that goes live. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.